Ahoy there! All right, today we're going to inspect our buddy Russ's 1977 Wanderlodge bus tour.
And which bus is it?
FC31 side bath.
Yep. So this one is 4 feet less long than ours, and the bathroom's on the side, port side. That's the driver's side for you guys that aren't boat guys. And we're gonna just check out the simplicity of these systems. All right, so what's similar, what's different? All I can say is ours is far more complex than the beauty of Russ's bus. This door here opens and closes just like ours. This one does not go this way. This one actually opens inward. The thing is, these are cable actuated on Russ's bus. Where on ours, they're air and, well, a lot more complicated. The other thing, set up like a school bus, both buses, check the antifreeze right here. All right, so another similarity, 1977 to 1986. In 1986, it had power, electric, heated mirrors. In 1977, it had mirrors that were guaranteed not to fog as long as it was above 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And for our friends in the Yukon of Canada, that's 0 degrees Celsius.
Front up there, all we have is we got a grill and we have windshield washer fluid in there. I think originally it used to house the power steering area, but now we've got electronic power steering instead of the old vacuum system.
Nice. Mine's got batteries in here. Huh.
Different.
Nice. Same size tires and wheels. You got to talk about these tires though.
Cashlands, Chinese, $180 a piece, running strong.
Man. All right.
Do not power wash your
Antique bus.
RV right before the freeze comes, because if you have any gaps in your paint and you blast water underneath, when it freezes, it will dislodge it from its surface.
The upside being galvanized steel, as you can see, even though this bus is not in paint here for a year?
Yeah.
A year? In Alaska, there's 0 rust. So, this is made out of good stuff. At least it's not rusting. All right, I don't even know what's in here.
Push and pull.
Yeah. This is why we're friends, by the way.
You didn't pull hard enough.
Oh, that's for your propane. Wow. My propane tank is up here.
One of the differences.
All right.
That's the water separating fuel filter.
Or is that the primary?
Well, the first one from the tank.
Yep, that'd be primary.
That's a water separator.
Nice. Now, our bus has a Raycor, which is not as nice, really, because it's a lot easier to get a Wix filter than a Raycor filter. And, by the way, notice the simplicity of Russ's door suspension system. It's a dog chain. Works perfect. Mine has these fancy hydraulic struts, 25 PSI, 12-inch. If anybody has to buy them for one of theirs. But this will work every time, forever. Now this is not, in fact, you got to tell the story behind this.
So originally we had the 6.5 kW gas generator in there. It was on its last leg, so a buddy of mine got a 7.5 quiet diesel out of a bus that had burned up, and so I scored this deal for $3 grand installed. I got me a quiet diesel.
Hi.
You gonna be on the video?
All right. This thing is awesome and quiet. You also have a 120 plug. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but that is quiet. Much quieter than ours.
Much better than the 6.5 gas.
Yep.
This back one is basically where I keep all my oil and lubricant kind of stuff.
Remember those range days where you had to say everything over and over?
This is another representative of the do not pressure wash your vehicle right before it freezes. So anyhow, the original gas generator had its own tank. So I have a gas tank here, which is now a diesel tank. So I do need to change this, but it has its own, they say a 35-gallon tank, but I have put about 38 gallons of gas in it when it was gas. And then when I switched out to the diesel, now it is a diesel tank.
So you need to put diesel on there next.
I do need to put diesel on there.
Perfect.
And that's the exhaust for the new generator, right?
This is the exhaust for the generator, yep.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Keep walking around.
All right. Oh, it's got some beautiful stickers on the window.
Whoa, 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 what is that? I've been tagged.
That looks good.
This is ours.
Now, Russ's exhaust comes out way back here, where ours comes out halfway back on the driver's side.
Notice the warning signs. Warning, slow moving vehicle.
Yeah.
Feel free to pass. So this is basically probably our biggest storage area.
That's nice.
This is where I keep the electric cords, water hose, chairs, anything else that I need. Nothing in the lock hole. That way you don't have to worry about it.
She just removed it.
Now this one actually has been rebuilt. Tim Gunter, RV Interiors and More, redone my bus. And so he basically took out, it was rusted up pretty bad in there, and he took that all out and redid it. It has the original plug, but he has some new like Sporlan valve and water hookup as well.
Nice. I noticed yours still has the hinge.
Yes.
Yeah, you're lucky.
So this hole is where we moved the original generator. We had a battery over there, and when we put the new generator in, we relocated the start battery for the generator, so we have two batteries. So in case the house batteries go down, we have a secondary start generator battery in case we need to get it cranked up to recharge the house batteries. Another thing, he did a remote with a cable to the black tank. So it's a cable draw.
Nice.
And it's all hooked up. Originally it had one black dump and a gray dump, but now the gray and the black are hooked together with one dump, and they're on cable remotes, if you will.
That's nice. Now, here, I'm going to jump in here for a second. Now, we were watching KYD when they sent their youngest son, Caleb, under there because they didn't have remote dumps. Now, we don't have a side bath, so we don't need this, but Russ's has that. That's a pretty slick setup because that helps keep all the questionable water off your, you know.
The other nice thing is when you do your black dump, then you can follow up with the gray dump to clean out the black dump line.
Nice.
Same as most other buses, we have all the start batteries and house batteries, which are one and the same. One of the big things that Tim Gunter did at RV Interiors and More is he took a lot of my ignition 12-volt system and moved it up above the console area, out of this area, so it was out of the weather.
Oh, nice. So you don't have to worry about the corrosion.
Right.
Nice. How many batteries are in this? Four?
Four 6-volt.
4 6-volt golf cart batteries. Ours
And-
has 6, but they're all bad. So.
And we have another example of what happens when you pressure wash right before freezing weather.
All right, now head inside. Right? Or you got
Wait,
more?
Let me
oh,
talk about
Yep.
one other thing we did. Tim put me a swing out radiator back in 1977. That wasn't ever an option, and so you had to remove the whole radiator to get to the front of the bus. Now we have a swing out put on this one. Another great thing we have is we have dual visors on the headlights.
Gaudy.
Dual.
Wait. Okay. This classy, gaudy.
Oh, goodness.
So So pretty much everything you've seen done by RV Interiors and More has been redone inside here. We took 1977, chucked it out the window, and we went to the 2000s. So Tim put some new flex steel couches in here. He put 2 new flex steel seats. He also redid all of our upper portions of the dashboard up here, if you will, or whatever you want to call it. So one of the great things Tim did, besides all the interior beautifications, he did a lot by moving the 12-volt ignition system and all that stuff up into the bus. And he also redid this upper panel so that it was easy to get into. Usually you had to take a bunch of screws and everything out to disassemble all this to get here, but now all you have to do is pull and let it drop. And then this is where he moved all of the 12-volt ignition system that used to be down by the wheel well. And so he redid all that 12-volt system up into here. That way we don't have to worry about the weather getting to it. So one of the things you'll also notice is the simplicity of the 1977. We have just a few gauges and a few dials to get everything working, but nothing near as complicated as what the older or the later model Wanderlodges have. Notice we do have the hula girl on the dash.
Nice.
Still.
That's an awesome hula girl. Oh, these couches are gorgeous.
Yeah. So Russ, when you bought this, it had couches and stuff in it?
So when I bought this bus originally, it had the original foundations, but it had 2 twin bed mattresses and body pillows for the couches. This one pulls out. This is a flex steel couch I bought from Flex Steel. This one pulls into the double bed.
I think they call that a jackknife.
Yep.
Nice.
And then this one next door stays as a single, just like this, just because we have all the heaters and everything underneath. One of the biggest difference between ours and theirs, besides the length, is this is side bath versus their rear baths.
You know, I think the operative question is, can a 6'2" Swede fit in this shower?
Step on in.
Step on in, let's see.
All right.
Let's see how big the side bath is.
You guys have the same shower head we do.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
I have to bend over a little bit, but okay, it's not quite as tall, but it's got this really cool swing shower curtain thing. Look at that, huh? I tell you. This is how they invented the space shuttle.
So one of the things we didn't like about the bus is originally the bus had the normal dinette right here that led into the bed. It was in need of a major rebuild, so instead of just going back with another dinette or fixing it, we had Tim build this. I think he calls it a buffet or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they call it. But anyhow, the big thing is it gives us all this storage space down here. So he built this all at his place, and we have plenty of storage here that adds. This is all open. This one has a shelf. And then this one also opens up. Still has our heater underneath and all the stuff from the engine heat. When it's time to eat, basically all you do is grab this, pull that out, come back to your closet, grab your chairs.
Whoa.
Now you have a regular sized dinette you can sit down and eat at.
I'd say, like, that's actually a lot bigger than ours.
A great workspace.
Yeah. And ours is a 35. This 31.
31.
Definitely more space to eat.
Then when you're done, you're ready to go back. Push that back, locks in. good to go.
Nice.
Now, how does it stay in place? Does it have a locking?
Magnetic.
Oh, it's magnetic. Okay.
So you can pull pretty hard. It's not going to go pull hard enough, and the magnets will release and bring it out so that you can get your legs up underneath.
Wow.
Very cool.
Welcome to the 21st century, baby. That is cool.
So originally ours had a ice maker here, like so many people like,
Yeah.
but our ice maker had died. So I had Tim just open that up, and now we have, this is our trash and all that kind of storage. We have the normal 4-burner stove.
Actually,
The ours-
not normal.
ours
We only
Not
have two.
normal? Oh, okay.
We only have 2.
And-
We only have 2. Some have 3. But the fan, you know, the whole 31-footer.
And then this is the oven instead of a convection microwave, I think is
Oh,
what
man.
y'all have.
We do. But
This propane oven. I don't know if this is the original fridge, but we still have a good fridge that works off propane and AC.
Yeah. And then did this came with the bus too originally?
This is original bus. This is,
Your drawer is built in. Okay.
yep. And then we have 4 drawers over here. And these are your...
Ooh, look at all that space.
So another thing that Tim did at RV Interiors and More, I don't know if you can see the pegboard back there. What used to be in the outside compartment over there where the battery was, for that's now where the generator is. So Tim moved the converter up in behind there, so now it's out of the weather.
one thing I should point out, 3/4 inch, no knots. This is like 3/4 inch plywood.
Yeah, that's original.
That's
Solid wood.
that is seriously overbuilt, which is why it still fits perfectly.
And then what is this panel right here?
So this is the original panel. Everything still works. We have water level, which is down on empty, so we need to fill the water level up. We have LP, which is full. Holding water, which is our gray tank is empty. Black tank, quarter full. This is our water pump. Tells us when the water pump is on. And then battery condition is fair, which we have all the lights going now. Solar panels, the only thing doing that. This is the old original generator start stop. When we put the new diesel generator in, we put this panel in up here. And this is our new start stop for our generator. We have an amperage meter and a voltmeter.
Now, isn't your solar controller behind here?
Oh yeah, forgot all about that.
Yeah, there you go.
So we also have 200-watt panels up on the roof, and this is our solar panel controller right back in here.
Nice.
The bedroom is pretty much the same. So we have the closet. This is where we keep the 2 fold-out chairs. This is also where the 110 outlets are. Tim put a little love in here. I don't know if you can see the carpet that he put in. And also this light right here is on the switch. So when you open the door, the light automatically comes on.
Lots of good space.
Nice.
We have the privacy door.
Oh, even better.
And then Tim also redid this area. He extended our bed out for a full 6 inches wider. He put some hidden drawers down here underneath that were not normally here. And then back here, he added this big drawer.
Nice. And it's on rollers.
And it's on rollers.
Tim does some good work.
This was rebuilt. Originally, there was a water heater underneath here. He took that out. And we put the furnace heat. And it comes out down here. And we have a marine type hot water heater that takes the heat from the bus engine and runs it through, or on 110 it will heat the hot water.
And that's in the port quarter?
Right here under the bed.
Yep, that's where ours is.
And then you got cabinets behind you and
Yep, this is all original.
cute. So what's that back there? That's like a dirty clothes hamper? Or
Yeah,
something
this is like the
probably?
dirty clothes hamper, I think is what it was originally built as. And then this is all normal storage. Another thing Tim did was he put all the hydraulic shocks in here instead of the old school manual mechanical.
One nice difference. Yours pivot kind of like down in the middle, where ours pivot at the very top. That's pretty slick.
And then storage on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes all the way back. That's
Yeah.
quite a bit of storage back there.
This is all actually
Wow.
goes all the way back through.
Nice.
You got your stereo.
Yep, and we used to have one stereo, and we had actually put 2 stereos in so that you could run a different stereo channel if you wanted to, if somebody wanted to be back here versus up at the front. So we have 2 stereos. Tim replaced everything with LEDs here, and then he also put, well, there's the LEDs, and then along the bottom, if you'll look, you can see these are our night lights.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I
And they
like
go
those.
throughout the bus so that you have night lights everywhere throughout the bus.
That's perfect.
So if you have to go to the bathroom.
Nice.
2 ACs, 2 fantastic fans. The big difference between my bus and his bus, I would say, is my bus is set up to run off 12 volt, where your bus is set up to run off of 110.
Right. That's the biggest difference.
And we use a converter versus an inverter.
Yep.
And my dear hubby keeps playing with the lights. So the weird lighting is
That's me.
compliments of Hagen.
Let's step out and give Tim a shout out.
So the big person that I want to thank for this bus conversion was Tim Gunner at RV Interiors and More. He put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this bus. As you can tell, the 1977 is gone out of the inside of the bus, and it's pretty much 2000s. We took it to him in November, and then we picked it up the following September, I believe it is. And like I said, he went all the way from putting a swing out radiator in this thing, all new electrical, all new plumbing, new furnaces. He went through the LP system, made sure it was right. He put new hot water heater in this thing. He put solar power on this.
Moose
puts
light?
a LED moose light up on top of this thing. And pretty much he made this thing that was something that I bought that my wife said, "Are you serious? You bought a what? A 1977 what?" And now she's happy and proud to be staying in this thing. If y'all need anything done by Tim, give him a call. He's in Pea Ridge, Arkansas. He used to work for one of the Wanderlodge dealers out there in Georgia back in the day, and he knows anything and everything about Wanderlodge. Can't give him enough accolades for what he's done for us. Really turned this into something that we love and we're proud of.
And you've even called him a few times.
I was going to say, Tim, he's helped me with several electrical issues we had on my bus when we couldn't figure out how to turn the heater on versus the air conditioning,
Yeah.
and he helped us sort that out. So, no, he's just a good dude. So, as always, really appreciate your time. My buddy Russ, we really want to thank him for showing us his awesome 1977. I got to admit, yeah, mine's newer, fancier, whatever. I got some envy here because this has got some nice seats and 12 volt everything, some simplicity that I really admire. And this doesn't have airbags. This has springs like a regular school bus. It'll go forever.
Boing, boing,
Oh yeah,
boing.
we're riding it all over. But I tell you what, it'll go forever this way. This has some simple durability that I really appreciate in Alaska. So, don't forget to click like, subscribe. If you're a lurker, that's okay, but we really like you to subscribe. And if you don't like it, click 2 thumbs down because it works better. Don't forget, be kind, and we'll see you next week. Ahoy there!
Ahoy there!
Okay, let's do it. Do it, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Russ. Come on.
No.
You can be
I'm
the
not,
man.
I'm not in there. What'd you do to this?
I'm just pulling it out. Pretty close. Just
Let it go.
let it go.
Oh,
Oh, that ain't.
And that's in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yep.
Arkansas.
You're good at this, Russ. You're natural.
Think? This is all original.
Oh, that's totally going on the film.
No.
Ah!